Alright, so if you're similar to me in any fashion, especially when it comes to creating and producing stuff on YouTube or even Twitch even, right? Or just anything on online platform for that matter. You've probably been pretty hesitant on whether or not you should actually record or produce or upload something, right? That's that's really been me. So if you've been thinking something similar to that, then then trust me, you're not the only person. I've also been struggling with this for a very long time. And I mean a very long time. I mean, I want to say, God, for the past 7, maybe even 10 years now. So anybody that has watched my like new introductory video or whatever, it's called Who is MembaDP or whatever. I mentioned briefly that I've been around YouTube for a while, or I might even mention that I've had another account at some point. But ever since I was like in middle school, I've I always thought it was cool just to create gaming content. Well, back then we didn't call it gaming content; we just called it just making a video. It's just because the word content's been thrown around so much nowadays. It almost feels like it's not even a word, right? But I I've always been fascinated with that, just because I always thought it was just cool just to record yourself playing a video game, discuss it, talk about it, upload it, and just have other like-minded individuals, comment and like on it and share their thoughts about it as well. And I always thought that was really cool. But as I've gotten older and as the internet has evolved into a place where it's more profitable to do things on the internet, and people are making more of a living of doing these things, you've started to notice that, oh, people are actually making legitimate money off of just being a gamer, or and recording and uploading it to YouTube, or streaming it on Twitch, or even now streaming it on other social media stuff like Twitter and TikTok and whatnot. And not even just gaming videos or gaming content. You have you have not developers. You have other creators that are doing the same thing, whether it's political content, content that involves, like social experimenting, or whatever it is, dating and like dating content and all this other stuff. People talking about social issues, sports, all these other things. Just people that started to realize that you can make a profit off of this. You could actually make legitimate funds off of doing something like this, as long as you are able to attract a lot of views and stay consistent. So because of that, right? Because I saw so many different creators that may have started around the same time as me, or even started later, so they were able to somehow work the formula into their own way, right? I started to realize, like, man, I could probably do something like this too. So what can I do to make to get the attention that everybody else is doing? And I started to try to think of different ideas that I would like, but also what other people would like. And I never really went through with those ideas. Maybe 10% of the ideas that I had, I actually tried to, actually execute it. But then I didn't really like it. I kind of had second guesses about it, or I couldn't really see myself doing something like that long term. So I would either delete it after I would upload it, or I would record it, I would edit it and everything. I just wouldn't upload it. So I just didn't. I wasn't. I was having fun a little bit, but it wasn't. I knew in my heart, but it wasn't really something that I necessarily wanted to do. If that makes sense. It's not saying that I don't want to. Not saying that I don't want to make content out of it. Out of me just playing video games and stuff like that. It was just more so I was thinking more about what other people wanted instead of just trying to be creative in my own way or in my own shape or in my own form. Which isn't bad, trying to think about what other people want to view, what other people want to view like from gaming content isn't bad, because you're trying to attract people's attention. That's what you want to do. Go ahead. And I'm not saying that I don't, but I want to do it in a way that I can enjoy. Instead of just worrying so much, overthinking about what it is can I do? How can I upload this? Or how can I edit this? Will it be fun? Will it be fun for the people that watch? Will they get what I'm saying? Will they get the message that I'm trying to come across? Will they enjoy just me playing the game and goofing off? Me talking about random nonsense for 5 to 10 minutes or even more. Because part of the point is that you want oh shoot, I don't even do that. You want like-minded people to watch your things, and eventually you might get a good amount of viewing from it, or you might get a good amount of reception or feedback, right? That would be nice to have, but that's not necessarily the main reason why I want to do it. So I feel as though I've been worrying too much about what other people think about the potential content that I could upload, and not just straight up executing it and see if I like it or not. I've had so many ideas in my head that I've wanted to execute, but I always thought no one would like it. So why even try to do so? Part of the reason that I'm even making this video right now is to remind myself that I don't have to think so hard about what it is that I want to produce, especially now that I don't even have 1,000 subs. Like I barely get views on my video. And I never really cared about that to begin with, especially when I was in middle school or even high school. I never cared about that. Now all of a sudden that this is becoming more profitable, I'm worried about actually reaching out to a larger audience, when before I never cared about it in the first place. Not saying that I necessarily wanted it for the money, but I did want to reach out to people, if that makes sense, right? Does that make sense? Like, never really cared about monetizing it. If it happens, sure, that's great, that's cool. But if it does happen, I want to do it in my way where I can be fulfilled with whatever it is that I produce. And then if maybe a few months down the line, of a year down the line, 2 years, even more, if I get attention by a large group of people that create a following, that all come together to create a following, then that's awesome. But I don't need to do that. Pretty much what I'm trying to say here is, don't overthink. Don't overthink what it is that you need to do. If you want to produce videos, if you want to upload something on YouTube, upload a video of you just messing around, bullshitting around, playing the game or whatever it is, just start out like that. You got to start somewhere. You can't sit around all day thinking about what it is that you need to do and not do it. You can't sit around thinking about what ifs or how you need to, or thinking about all these ideas, writing down all these ideas, typing down all these ideas of things that you want to do, thinking about it over and over and over again constantly, and not even execute a damn thing. And that was one of the issues that I've had. But I hope what I'm saying, or I hope the message that I'm trying to convey is actually making sense here. Because I've been struggling this for a long time. A very long time. And I even have one of my boys that's been getting, you know, not one of them, you know, multiple of my friends, right? They've been getting, you know, some sort of success from making the content that they make, whether it's through streaming or it's making videos on YouTube, on even if it's on a certain topic. Like, they've been getting success from it, and I'm like, dang, that seems pretty cool that you guys actually have people that, you know, like-minded people that you can talk to about the things that you love. That's awesome. It's great that you guys have your ideas, that you can just, that you thought of and actually executed it, and, you know, brought it into the world. That's awesome. I wish I could come up with my own ideas. I wish I could actually execute the ideas that I've had and actually be satisfied with it. But I've been struggling with that for so long. Everything that I thought of, not everything, but most of the things that I thought of, most of the ideas that come to my head, I did not put those out into the real world because I didn't think I was gonna like it in the end, and I didn't think anybody else was gonna like it. But really, right now, I don't need to care about that. I just have to do it for fun. Even if I do end up getting a following, right? Even if I do end up getting a following, I want to do this more. I want to do this more for myself than it is for other people. Not to make it sound selfish, but I want to more so do this for me than anybody else. And I hope that doesn't sound like, you know, me being selfish of you know, wanting to create content or whatever, right? But this is something that I want to do for myself for a very long time, and I've been putting it off just because I feel like that the other person that's watching it on the other side of the screen isn't going to enjoy it. When right now, as long as I enjoy it, who cares? That's not something I really want to worry about, you know, too much. So if anybody is in the same position as me right now, or if anyone's feeling the same way what I'm feeling, let this be a reminder to you as it is for me. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about being a creator, being an artist too much. Just go ahead and do it, and you'll learn as time goes on. You will learn how to get better at whatever your craft is as you continue to do it. And I know that. But I still sit back and just constantly overthink, which sucks. But this video is gonna be sort of a promise that I'm not gonna overthink on things when it comes to producing videos or even streaming at that point, because I also do stream as well. Did I do this whole floor? But this video is gonna be a promise. I'm not gonna make another introductory video or whatever. This is just going to be the next step from that introductory video that I made. And I don't know exactly what it is that I'm going to create from here on out. I don't know what type of gaming videos I'm gonna make. It might just be me just talking about, coming up with different topics and just playing a video game. I'm really not sure here, guys. So you'll know when I know, or I'll know when you know. You know what I mean? So because right now I really just don't know what it is that I can do to grab people's attention. I kind of want people just to be here for me and not necessarily for a specific video that I make or for a specific piece of content. You know, I'm just a dude that likes to play video games and watch anime and read manga and just talk about this kind of stuff. You know, just I like this stuff. That's all I really am. And I'm somewhat competent at fighting games. Like that's like really it, man. Like I goof off sometimes. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I goof off. Sometimes I like to talk about certain things that are meaningful to me. Sometimes I just like to say a whole bunch of dumb shit. But this is me. But I don't want to worry about what it is that I'm going to do, as long as it's not weird or creepy. As long as I'm not being weird about it, not like goofy weird, but just straight up just weird, you know, like those, like people that you just know they're just like, bro, that dude is mad weird. Like, I don't think bro takes showers weird. I don't know why I said that. But bro, like, I hope once again, I hope what I'm saying actually makes sense. And if anybody's feeling the same way what I'm feeling, please, I want feedback in the comments. I really don't know where else to go with this.
It's been getting chilly recently.
I kind of got an idea to make a video of this type of structure from another video that I watched. I forgot his name, but it was titled something like why you should be a YouTuber or artist or creator or something like that. I'm gonna edit in the thumbnail of the video on here, and I'm probably gonna link it in the chat. I'm probably gonna link it in the description. I've been streaming more. I've been not in the past 4 months, but I've been streaming more than actually making videos. Oh my god! But actually, funny enough, I haven't streamed in 4 months. Yeah, just everybody, just tell me what you think in the comments. If anybody's feeling the way that I'm feeling, let me know. Just don't, like I said, just don't overthink it, guys. Please, just don't overthink it. If you have an idea, if there's something that you want to do, even if it's not perfect, because nothing's gonna be perfect, right? Even if it's not perfect, just go ahead and do it anyway, because you'll learn as you continue to do whatever it is what you're doing, whether it's making videos and uploading it, actually being an artist and drawing, or making music, learning a sport, whatever it is that you want to do. Keep doing it, and as time goes on, you'll just start to learn different things and just pick up different things and just get better at it naturally. And they're gonna use my car account. All right, but yeah, like it doesn't matter if it's like it's not going to be perfect, and it's never going to be. So stop trying to constantly think of ideas that are going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. And I'm not just saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself. You know? It's not, but yeah, it's not gonna be perfect. You know? It's gonna reflect back in. I don't care. Let's do it again. Cause that was one of my problems. I was worrying about how good I can make my stream, how good I can make the content, and I just never did anything with it. You know, I kept constantly trying to think about what I can do to make it better. And of course you want to improve on things, right? But if you're focusing too much
good teamwork, everyone. Now on to the next.
On what it is that you can do better and not actually executing it, then it's a waste. The thoughts that you're having towards it are a waste. And you're wasting your time, man. Do whatever it is that you love to do. And as time goes on, you'll build more creativity for it. Just think of it as a muscle. You have to exercise it. You know, you have to exercise your creativity. You have to exercise the level of ideas that you can come up with for whatever it is that you're doing. And as you think of more ideas, your ideas will just naturally get better. Your ideas will just naturally improve, you know? But I know I kind of got distracted between, you know, talking and playing a video game. That happens with me sometimes. I didn't want to write a script for this just because I wanted to be a little bit more authentic. You know, just have a dude like me just talking over a video game, just, you know, just kind of just make it more of a conversation than just me reading off of notes that I had written in a Google Doc, you know? I just wanted to kind of just have a more discussion format type of video. You know, I talk about something, I bring up a topic, I create a topic or whatever, you guys also share your thoughts and opinions on that topic. That's probably how I'm gonna do things for now until I can come up with a better idea. Who knows what I'll come up with? But there's a lot of things I would like to do. That's all I really wanted. That's all I really wanted to talk about. You know, just the main thing to take away from this video is just don't overthink the ideas that you have or what you want to do. Execute. It's good to come up with ideas, but you gotta execute. Execute. Produce. Then you can decide whether you like it or not. You're not gonna like everything that you come up with. I'm just gonna use this. We're gonna swap the Akihiko. That did 0 damage. What? Oh man, Lucario's charm. I didn't even realize that. Alright, whatever. You're gonna have to sit out of the all-out attack, which means there's gonna be damage left on the table. But I don't really have anything else to say. I'm done here, guys. I'm sorry, it just didn't really seem that organized. Like I said, I did not really want to make a script or really come up with notes. I just wanted this to be more realistic and kind of have a conversation type thing. But just tell me what you guys think in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions. I said that like 4 times already. Ooh, I should have. Shoot. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm done here. This is where the video ends. In the middle of the battle. Who cares? In the middle of a Tartarus boss for that matter. Jeez, come on. By the way, Persona 3 Reload's a fantastic game. Amazing. And also by Neo the World Ends With You. That game is godlike. Alright, I'm done, guys. Later. Peace. God bless.